birth in the Pure Land. The traditional view at the heart of the Pure Land transmission was the belief that a person would be born in the Pure Land after death, receive the aid of the Buddha, attain non-retrogression, and ultimately realize highest enlightenment. It would be the ideal realm for pursuing the path to enlightenment, and it became the goal of the religious life for many monks and lay people alike down through the centuries. Shinran, however, redefined the concept of birth in the Pure Land based upon his own deep penetration into the compassion of the Buddha, and he expanded it to cover two fundamental dimensions. First, birth in the Pure Land is to attain the stage of non-retrogression. Second, it is synonymous with the attainment of supreme enlightenment or Buddhahood at the very moment of death. Both ideas represented a revolutionary break with the accepted view of what it meant to be born in the Pure Land. Let us briefly summarize the earlier views regarding this central notion in Pure Land Buddhism. Among the 7 Pure Land patriarchs enumerated by Shinran, Nagarjuna, 3rd century A.D., taught that non-retrogression could be attained in this life by either the path of difficult practice or that of easy practice. But subsequent patriarchs all encourage people to aspire for birth in the Pure Land after death to attain the stage of non-retrogression by receiving the aid of the Buddha. Especially in periods of acute spiritual crises filled with the 5 defilements and historically distant from Sakyamuni Buddha, the desire to be born in the Pure Land became increasingly popular and powerful. Honen, more than any other patriarch, clarified the power of the primal vow to carry the faithful to the Pure Land, where they could attain non-retrogression and realize enlightenment. Stressing exclusive practice of recitation Nembutsu, as did Shantao and others, he made Buddhism relevant to the times and the needs of ordinary people. Throughout his long life, Shinran showed unswerving devotion to his master's teaching. And yet, having delved into Honen's teaching to its very source, the primal vow of Amida, he went beyond traditional views and affirmed the experience of non-retrogressive stage in this life. In the words of Shinran, quote, "They then attain birth" means that when a person realizes Shinshin, he or she is born immediately. To be born immediately is to dwell in the stage of non-retrogression. To dwell in the stage of non-retrogression is to become established in the stage of the truly settled. This is also called the attainment of the equal of perfect enlightenment. Such is the meaning of "they then attain birth." Then means immediately. Immediately means without any passage of time, and without any passage of days. Close quote. Shinjin, thus, is not mere faith or entrusting. It is a fundamental religious experience in the here and now of Amida's compassion, the realm of infinite wisdom transcending samsaric life. The Pure Land path, as seen by Shinran, not only leads to non-retrogression in this life, but to the realization of supreme enlightenment at the very moment of death. This view was also unheard of in the history of Buddhism.